So we're heading to the Spadina Museum for this activity. Oh no, oh no.
And you're matching with Daddy.
Well, that's true.
You're so cute.
So this is the neighborhood. We're going to the Spadina Museum to check out this event called Rewriting instead of Dismantling. And it's an exhibition by a friend of mine, Gordon Shadrach.
Sometimes he's here.
Sometimes he's here?
Yeah.
I think he's here today. I saw him post some stuff earlier.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, about it. Oh, look, because all these activities going on. So this is Spadina Museum.
This is my second time seeing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've seen it in the winter.
I never saw it.
Yeah.
So I never came to the show.
Out of town.
Tell the whole world now.
Yes, I'm a woman with about town.
Oh dear, you know that can mean all kind of something. Careful what you say. So it's, and I saw this thing on Instagram about the pronunciation of Spadina, which apparently is Spadina, but who will ever say that? You know, some things you have to let go. And this is a neighborhood. So this neighborhood is very stately around. It's like Forest Hillsy is sort of an affluent hood in the city. And so it begins, right? So very manicured. And so this is what's happening. Mantle, the rebuild. You can hear a whole deer. Hopefully the Caribbean way is back. Interesting. And so, yeah. All right, good.
They got Caribbean food.
Oh, good, good.
So you want to come over there?
I'll walk. I'm going to walk around a bit and come back, and then I'll join you.
Jerk chicken, trini doubles, and beans and plantains.
And what kind of plantains?
Nigerian beans and plantains.
Oh, wache? Oh, that's Ghanaian probably. I'm probably saying that wrong. Sorry, my Niger folks and Ghana folks. Anyway, so, okay. So are you the ones who tell us what's happening?
Yes, so here is the site map of everything going on today.
Great.
So the Caribbean food and bathrooms are just behind me here. The dismantle exhibits within the historic home, and then all of the exhibits are throughout the gardens.
Okay, great. Thank you very
No
much.
problem.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Oh, you may be See, this is my thing, because that's what I do. I need to walk around with that sign. All right, so I'm gonna walk this way first and come back around. I'll do a quick walk through. But you know what? I'm gonna do this first because I see an opportunity.
but you are going to be a part of it? You going to come a little bit?
I'll be here for a little bit. Yeah, I'll be here. I think as long as I'm out of here by 3:45 realistically.
Yeah, I mean, whatever time you got to go, so whatever time you need to go.
Appreciate that.
All right, man. Good to see you again.
Much love. Thank you, brother.
And she hugs really well, eh, Christine?
Yeah.
The one with the
Okay.
the jean jacket?
She died. Oh, she hugged, bro.
Great hug.
Like you feel something.
Absolutely.
Yo.
Every time it's here, she's just a wonderful energy
It's
as
real.
well. So
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Randall,
How you doing, sir?
good. So, what does it mean for you to be a part of this?
To be a part of this is an honor. I think to be able to come into spaces like this, Espirina House, and dismantle what's of the past and reimagine what the future looks like is incredible, especially for myself, someone who really stands on the shoulders of elders who've been here before me. But it's also amazing to be here with Lillian Allen and have the opportunity to share space with her, to do a workshop with her. And I'm just grateful for Umbreen and Gordon for all that they've done just to be here. It's a beautiful thing.
Brilliant. Have you done your piece already? Or
I did. I shared a
just
couple
missed
poems
it?
a little bit earlier. Shared a couple a little earlier.
And tell people about what you're doing right now.
I'm doing a lot in the community. As the Poet Laureate of Ontario, I'm traveling quite a bit. I'm trying to move a little bit more around the province just to take the opportunity to share my love of poetry and the power of poetry and expression to young people. So I was in Thunder Bay last week. I was in Kincardine last week. 2 weeks ago I was in Vancouver. And right now we have an organization that I run called Rise. We have a couple programs that are coming up, and throughout those programs, it's giving young people the platform to express themselves, to fall in love with themselves all over again through art.
Beautiful. And what is the most powerful thing for you to be the Poet Laureate that you've been able to do, achieve, happen? Please?
That's a really grand question. I would say for me the most powerful thing that I've been able to do with the Poet Laureate position was, it's happened a couple times, but I'll share a poem, and then a young person comes up to me afterwards and tells me what they're dealing with and says, hey, like today I was thinking about how I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, and you came here today, inspired me and helped me realize how good I am. Like, I think we all have a gift here on this earth, and what you're able to do with your gifts and how they help serve, how they help make the world a better place. We're here talking about superheroes today, and it's about find the hero in you. And as a Poet Laureate, people may see me as a hero, but I'm just an everyday person. I'm just glad that I have these gifts and I found my purpose at an early age. And I just want to inspire, I want to empower, I want to motivate through my words.
Beautiful. Do you mind coming over here with Lillian? I just want to, because it's such a, I've known Lillian forever.
Okay.
Lillian, I'm so happy to get the two of you in the same frame. You know?
Here we go. Here we
Beautiful.
go. Here we go.
So he was just saying what it means to work with you, the inspiration. What does it mean for you to work with someone like Randall?
Oh, it just means so much. I mean, I don't know if you're here when you were talking
I just came in, yeah.
Umbreen, legacy. This is what we have wrought. This is including you too, Doug. We have worked for this. This is our labors. It opened up space, created this possibilities for, the younger generation. And to see them, go beyond our own expectations. Like, they're brilliant. Where do they get it from? and it's so caring, right? It's like, I'm telling you, I'm so happy. It makes me so, every day I get up and I'm so happy that I lived long enough to see not just, this vision, but some of the fruits of my labor. I would take credit for it.
She should.
Yeah.
You inspire. The thing is, what I love about Lillian is Lillian's inspired a generation that inspired me, but still through her work inspired. So it's like this twofold layer of inspiration. You know what I'm saying? But what's beautiful about it is to be able to see your fruits come to life, for them to bloom. I'm a product of her work. All the seeds that she planted, my art is a product of what she showed was possible, and even what was not possible then that is possible now is because of the work that's been done. So, yeah.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful. What does it mean for you to be part of this event, this whole Dismantle event, Lillian? Because I asked Randall the same thing.
Well, you know, this is a long, protracted kind of very exacting work. I don't know if you know, but like 25 years ago, 20 odd years ago, I actually opened up here a bit in terms of consulting with the city and had some of this kind of work happen. And then, of course, everything takes, you know, it's Toronto, so we love stuff that bubbles up and then we back off from it. So it took another 2 decades for it to blow open like this. So it's really important. These are our spaces. I look at the physicality of it. Excuse me. And it feels like the Caribbean. Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. It happens.
Okay, I'll give you some water.
All right. I think your camera's ready.
Let me get some water. That's all right. It's human. It's human. You know, humane. And in the meantime, it gives me a chance to just do this piece. So we talked to Randall, Ajay, and Lillian Allen, and they were here doing this.
Okay. It's my
right.
COVID throat.
It's your COVID throat.
Yeah, you know, post-COVID.
It's all right. And Randall went all the way there to make sure he gets some water. Yeah, man.
I mean, it's a garden, but these are our kind of spaces in the country,
Yeah.
and in these are things we grew up with. We love these, although we didn't own some of it. We know it.
Gardens, right?
Gardens, yeah.
These big gardens, these big parks, you know, big yards,
Big yards.
right? That people have all over the African diaspora,
Yeah.
right?
And you know, no equipment or nothing. You and nature, right? Yeah.
I can approach Madison and
But you're saying that it's been a long time,
It's been a long time. It's been a long time. And, you know, it takes 1 or 2 really brilliant people. And Umberina is, she just kicks butt. And, all right, you know, make sure that things open up. And we just hope we can sustain it, or things are transformed enough structurally that the next generation don't have to keep fighting or fight for something like this again.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you, my sister.
All right.
And we've been at this a long time.
I know. This is a brown city.
Exactly. I love it. We wander around and see what else is going on.
Can you take a picture?
Sure. Might as
Oh.
well try it out first, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's old school. I gotta actually like look through the hole.
Yeah. And then something
Is it working?
The batteries are in. It doesn't even click.
Yeah, try it. Did it go?
Nope.
Oh.
Maybe I gotta read the directions.
And something is gonna come up through the hole.
What kind of camera is that? Is that a?
It's a
Oh,
Polaroid.
Instax. Oh, right. Yeah.
I thought I did it right.
Is there film? The film is in there. I'll come back around, Lily.
Yeah, man.
And get the
Okay.
photo. Get the photo.
I have it loaded, but it's still not there.
That was a beautiful moment to get that. I love these kinds of things, right? So, planted in the garden. Thank you. Thanks.
those are serious.
Thank you. Oh, a lot of things. The Caribbean way. Oh, chow. Lord, I love chow. I'm an addict, but I prefer mango and pineapple. Oh, see, all this is equipment. I need to come back for some of that. Okay, you know the ingredients. A little black pepper, sea salt. Gotta have some lime and some Matuks pepper sauce. Yeah, you know, you can just all about in a park-like setting.
I'm gonna do one more.
Oh, that's a fabulous look.
Okay,
Look
get
at the
ready, everyone.
sisters with the
3,
afro. That
2,
afro is
1.
everything.
Perfect. That's awesome.
I'll give you, because my phone is dead.
Do you have a card or something?
WhatsApp?
Yeah, sure.
I don't have that. You too. I have like a digital card, but.
Is it a number?
Oh, just wanted to let the people know that Gordon is going to be reading from this wonderful book, Parker Looks Up. And so if your children would like to hear a little bit of a story, I think he was hoping to start. So just over there on the foot of your
开始一个创新跟那个书包是吗？
走吧，我们去换尿布。哦，这换呢，我在赶。要换尿布啊，这里换，这个地方换吧，这个地方。下帮我。And then I'll have your.
FORD or?
Yeah, FORD.
Okay, perfect.
He did nothing wrong. He did everything right.
Your kid's a ham.
He listened very intently. Oh, they need me.
He just wants to be on stage.
You're starting your story, I know. I'll come chat to you a bit later on.
A butterfly to fly.
Okay. So I'm going to get started. People can join as I'm talking if you'd like. I'm going to start talking a little bit about something that's really important to me. If you don't know who I am, my name is Gordon Shadrach, and I am the lead artist and co-curator on this show here at Mantle. Now I can so the title of my presentation is See What You Can Be. And this is something that's really important to me because it talks about something that is still really important, that will be important for a long time, and we'll see what that is right now. So, if you can see the sign, the screen, it says, what is representation?
Sorry about that.
This guy is the one. Oh, really? Oh, okay, amazing.
Sorry, you know what? I always love when I see juxtaposition of hairstyles. The afro hairstyle. Can I get a photo of the two of you? I love the afro and your braids with the colorful. And I saw you in a.
I've seen you somewhere. Is it at Daniel's? Were you at Daniel's?
I have been, yeah.
Recently?
But you know what it is? I saw you in a video project at OCAD once where she did a project and you were very heavily featured in there about your hair. It was about black hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like a few years
And you had your
ago.
hair up in different styles.
Yeah, it was up and out to the side, so I'm.
Yes,
funny
I
that
very
you
much recognize you. Oh,
So amazing.
so let me do it from this angle. The sun's that way.
Okay.
Perfect. Great. Love it. And if you tilt your head away a little bit, yeah, because it's on the shadow. Perfect. You're both. You know how to do this. Thank you.
First time.
Thank you. So, what's your names?
Shireen.
Shireen.
Yes.
Shireen and Vanessa.
Vanessa. Vanessa. And then you put your hands up, and I see those.
Oh, yes.
No, your fingernails.
Oh, my fingernails, yes. My fingernails are popping.
Beautiful. And you have the T-shirt. Is this your work?
Yes, this
Okay,
is.
so tell me about this work. What is this?
So Super Summit is the first African Kid superhero series, and I'm the producer. And she uses STEAM powers as her superpower. So she uses science, technology, engineering, arts, and math in order to save the day against this evil AI robot. And it's all set in Africa.
We have Lupita Nyong'o as our co-executive producer and voice artist, and we're in our 3rd season. We have toys, we have books, we have the whole world, all African, all science, all education, and all fun. So you must check it out. It's all on YouTube, YouTube Originals, the first 3 seasons, Super Sema. Check it out.
Beautiful. And all this stuff is connected, right? All of
Yes,
this
this
pieces.
is all connected. So this is kind of an area where all the kids are doing like a science experiment,
Right.
and showing how science is connected to art, and how we are so close as scientists. You are so close to being an artist. It's all combined, and we shouldn't be afraid of those subjects, especially as people of color. We have to embrace not only just sports and entertainment, but we also have to embrace science, because it's all around us and we can do anything that we set our minds to.
Absolutely.
So I want the next generation to know that too.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
You're
Beautiful.
welcome.
Oh yes, this is a goodie.
That starred or featured a little boy who looked like me. When I was little, there weren't stories or there weren't really books that I was seeing around in Canada that represented people who were black, people who had dark skin or brown skin like me. And so I actually remember this my entire lifetime because it was so important to me. I remember just reading the book and looking at the pictures. And it's called The Snowy Day. Does anyone think they know what this book is about? Yes. A snowy day. Do you think anything happens in the snowy day? Yes. What do you think happens in the snowy day? What? You might find a friend, yes? Christmas, that usually happens around in the winter time too. That's a good guess. Yes?
Get the day off school.
You could get the day off school. That's a good one. But nothing really happens in
He
this
is a
story.
teacher. You
It's
know
just
that.
a boy outside in the winter, going outside, playing in the snow, coming home, being taken care of by his mom, taking off his wet socks and his snowsuit, and him having a warm bath and then getting ready to go to bed. So the story wasn't even that remarkable, but it left an impression on me. And I've done a little research on this book, and this book was written by Ezra Jack Keats. From what I've read, it is one of those, may have been one of the first books, picture books for children that just featured an African American or black child. It ended up winning some awards, and at that time, you didn't see books like this. And it was just a simple concept. So I would love to say things have changed. They have changed. They've gotten a little bit better. But one of my battles as a teacher was making sure that I found books that represented a whole different ways of people living, not just in certain stereotypes, and not in certain ways that we come to expect. And I still don't really see people just living their lives in TV shows and in movies. It's a very challenging way to grow up, because you don't see people who are really just doing what you're doing. I was raised by my mom and dad. Both of them were teachers. My mom was a teacher librarian, so that's probably where my love of reading came from. But I was also taught to look at the media that I was getting, the books, the movies, the TV shows, and seeing who was being represented and who wasn't being represented. And they also taught me to look at if there were people who looked like us being represented. They asked me the question, how were they being represented? So sometimes representation can be good, but especially when you're little, when you're young, you want to see positive representation as well. It teaches you things. It teaches you to imagine, to dream. It teaches you about possibilities. So I'm now an artist, but I actually didn't study painting and drawing when I had a chance to. And the reason why, when I went to OCA 100 years ago, so I was working on maybe 80 years ago, but 100 years ago, I went to a college called OCA. And I didn't see people who looked like me in drawing and painting. So I didn't think I could be an artist. So I didn't study those things. So I taught myself over years, and I went back to school eventually, but I still didn't study drawing and painting. But I just did a big show in here. I'm glad it happened when it happened, but it also made me realize that there are so many years that I could have been doing a different kind of work. I could have approached art when I was younger and I wasn't so old with a bad back, but I absolutely am happy that I'm doing it now. But that's why representation is important, because our children need to see what they can do and what they are able to do. Now the next slide I'm going to show you is prepare yourself. It's got a bit of a trigger warning. It's terrifying. It's terrifying. Thank you. Thanks. All right. Can someone tell me who this person is? Yes? You. It is me. You're absolutely right. I always love showing a little me because I would love to go back in time and tell little me about the different possibilities that were available to me. And even though I had very supportive parents, I had parents that told me, if you want to study art, study art. If you want to study fashion, study fashion. If you want to study journalism, study journalism. I put a lot of blocks in front of myself because I didn't see it being possible for me. I trusted my parents and they supported me, but I just didn't see it as something that I could really do because I didn't see enough people who looked like me doing it. So, this brings us to the book that I'm about to read. This is a story called Parker Looks Up. It's written by a little girl named Parker Curry and her mother Jessica Curry, and it was illustrated by Brittany Jackson. And it's based on a true story. And it's based on how art can make a difference. So I have the book in front of me, but I'll also show it to you on the screen.
This is incredible. 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 Oh my God, the fabrication is, you know what it's made out of? It's made out of that material that they use for, you know, those, like this. This you'll recognize what I mean. I can't even describe it, but it's this wonderful tarpaulin kind of material. It's brilliant. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Wow. How good is this? And I even love the idea that there's ripping. You know, because sometimes things don't have to be precious. It's about the wear and tear of life. How stunning is this? My goodness. Oh, I love this. You know, I'm thinking about his clothes, like a jacket or a shirt. That's terrible. As important as this thing is, and what am I thinking? Oh, fashion. What could be done with this? You know, I have a jacket in this, the blue material of this. Oh my God. I mean, beyond the fact of the quilting idea and what quilts were as things that sent messages to help. Wow, this is brilliant. So brilliant. Just love her walking. Wow. That head of afro hair. bush. I love how this is the middle of the city. This is in the middle of the city of Toronto. As many parks are in lots of parts of the world, but I've never come to this place. Oh, there's activity here too. Uh-huh. Wow. There is the city. And there's a little one who knows he's got his way. He's making his way to where he wants to be. And Daddy behind him. I mean, Daddy, not a daddy, but I guess could be a daddy as well. But look at this. I love this backdrop. And at night, I guess these are lit up. It's brilliant. Oh, wait, my girl. You just sneak out, so. I know what this is about. Okay, now this little breeze is abated, so now it feels gorgeous. The weather feels great.
So which is the best combination? Citrus. Lemon and citrus.
So bergamot, you're gonna do bergamot that and lemon, super hard until you hear
Did you hear what she said? Yeah, those two. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so you have to. So did you put the oils on yours? So okay. Yeah, so 3/4 of the oil. So you had the lemon and the bergamot as well. The lemon. You had the lemon, right? And the bergamot. Yes, perfect.
and then you wait 1 day, and then it'll like the smell is gonna be really great.
Alessandra is here.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
Can we go?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. This is the lemon. Yeah. So you're gonna do 7 drops?
Alessandra is here? No?
No, she just had a child. Yeah.
When you have a child, you know.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Follow me. Lucinda loves cake.
Okay, Lucinda loves cake. Why not?
Hello.
Great. All right.
And 7.
And I guess there are yoga sessions at certain points?
Yes, meditation. Yeah.
Meditation. Okay, great. Thanks.
Find my,
All right. I have to say, what are vintage? She's like, See them, I come here with people. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible friend when I go anywhere with them. Because, you know, this is what happens. But how could I not? Look at this. She's somewhere going, I come here with my friend, I make plan, and now you abandon me. And I need to be held accountable for that. Or I did disclosure though that I was going to videotape, and she said she's going to go get food while I do this. She'll come and do this while I go get food, which is not the plan. We should be sitting together, but alas, I'll apologize profusely. Beautiful trees. Look at the landscape. Oh my God, look at this image. What is happening? Is that one of the ladies of the manor? Her color. The green of her dress with the shutters. Isn't that brilliant? And too many people have entered the frame now to make it worthwhile. And then I think the rest of this doesn't include any of what we have going on here. Oh, but maybe it does. Of her pink. Ah, I was wondering what those things are. Wow. Brilliant. So I'll go this way, even though the gardens there are cute.
Oh, that's not a number, never mind.
Very nice. I love your matching glasses, bros. Can I take a photo of you? Beautiful. No, I didn't ask you. What does it mean for you to be a part of this mantle?
Sorry?
What does it mean for you to be a part of this mantle, this whole thing that's happening here?
It means everything. You know, I'm from Toronto, born and bred. I grew up in the country of diversity, and that's part of the reason why Super Sema was so important for me to do. But then I went out in the world, and I was often the only one in the classroom, the only one at the table, the only one in the room that looked like me. And so for me to be a part of like Afro-Canadian artists and celebrating diversity and celebrating the next generation who's going to carry that forward, it means the world. It really means that I'm part of the change, and that's all that we want to be. You know, we really want to be able to be people who are gonna push the dialogue forward and to ask the right questions. And so I just hope that all these kids here, you know, doing these experiments and learning a bit more about Super Sam will also think about that. And for Toronto, I think it's a new era. I think it's important for, you know, not just diversity to be celebrated, but also representation, systematic representation across all spheres. And so it's nice to be a part of a team of not only just diverse, talented men and women, but also really people who are committed to making sure we start turning back the hands of time and making sure that we're all in different places of power. And I think that is where change will be the most impactful.
Great, thank you.
You're
Thanks so much.
welcome.
Thanks. I'm zeroing in on your Toronto hat.
Oh, sure. Available in the Toronto History Museum shop.
Great.
No way.
And
Good
here
to
as
know.
well.
Good to know. Your green was matching the shutters. That's why earlier.
Oh, really?
That's why I was photographing, because you're perfect. The way you're standing with the green shutters, everything worked with the building. Oh, I don't think I did this.
Well, mommy comes to give it to her, okay?
You want another ribbon?
What do you think?
Oh, wow, this is kind of cool. So there's flowers that you take for Mother's Day.
Yeah, would you like a bouquet?
I probably should get to working on one.
Yeah.
I'll come back though. You'll have more flowers, I hope, maybe later.
We still have a few more to bring out.
Okay, good. Thank you.
No worries.
What are you gonna tell mom?
And I'm gonna grab you after your post talk.
Of course. Oh, you're not doing a video, are you?
What do you mean? But you know, I love how you always ask that question on video every time. Are you doing a video?
Just give me 1 second.
Sure, go ahead.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I made it.
Yes, thank you so much. I saw you.
Oh, you come, you find me.
I saw one of the shows on Snowy Day.
Oh, Snowy Day. Did they make it into a movie?
Is it a movie or a
I think it was a movie.
It's a movie.
They might have made it into a movie. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, no, it's on radio.
Oh, cool. I have to look
Gabriel,
for it.
by the way.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Beautiful work, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad, so glad you made it. You said you would, and I was like, I was looking around. I was
trying.
like, oh,
I
good.
was like, let's go.
Did you have a good time at dance class? Did you go today? Gymnastics. Sorry. Well, thank you for making
Such a beautiful day. Yeah, it's a beautiful setup.
It is a
Thank you.
beautiful day.
I want to take them inside and try and get a tour.
Okay. Oh, there's no tour. You can just wander freely.
Okay.
Okay, great. All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Take care. Hi
Thank
there.
you. Great show. I saw it in winter.
Thank you.
Yeah, I saw it.
It's nice to come back in the summer and experience it differently.
Different experience. I like this, what they've set up all around.
Yeah. This has been very wonderful. It's
Yeah.
been a nice day, actually. Yeah.
I was so appreciating that you're a teacher.
Pardon me?
Watching you now, I say
You can see me as a
he's
teacher? Okay.
This is a teacher. And even the way this is all set up, it's about imparting information for folks. So that's, I know, part of your sensibility informing a lot of this. Anyway, shut up.
Did I ever meet somebody that Doug doesn't know?
Doug knows everybody, and Doug is being very. Oh sure, Doug is being very modest. Ask Doug how I know Doug.
No, you have to tell the story. How
I've
did-
told the story a million
But I don't-
times.
I don't-
I think you're getting tired of hearing it.
No.
Doug, this is Doug. This is because of Doug.
Right. You told me that story.
But he's taking it beyond that. I don't think about it anymore because you have what you're doing is so beyond.
This
right?
guy is
Yeah.
my friend Marianne.
Hi, nice to meet
I
you.
was just saying, I was showing at the Toronto Artists Project.
Yeah.
This gentleman came up, and I was at the front. His face just changed. He saw the portraits, and he's like, and I think you literally said, was it you or was it another gentleman that said, I see myself in the painting? And then he said, I'm going to tell my friends about this. And two more friends came, and they bought the paintings, and then we got to know each other, and that made me really realize the importance of representation. It was literally that meeting changed my
Yeah,
life.
you did tell me something about
Yeah,
that. Show me that
yeah.
story. Yeah.
Those words matter.
Those words,
right?
yeah.
That impacts.
Yeah.
And seeing that you had such a visceral reaction to it, I think was just like, what am I doing? Why am I just doing other stuff? I can do this. And the fact that you, as horrible as this sounds, but I also, the fact that you supported me, you actually bought the work.
Yeah.
And that's what really encouraged me, because, you can be an artist and an activist, but you gotta eat.
Was that the exhibit at the exhibition grounds?
Yeah, at the Artist Project.
I've done it a few
For
times.
many
I
years.
think we were there when because you scoped it out a couple times.
Yeah.
right?
Oh, you know
I
what?
think we were.
Actually, you know what?
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, you just
And I have video. I could go back and look because I've always been doing this.
Don't say anymore because he's going to send it to you.
That's why they should say more. But before I wrap this up, it's so beautiful. How do you feel about that this has now come to fruition? And I know you're closing today, but it all will get extended.
2 weeks.
Oh, 2 more. Okay, good. That's good to know. So I can let people know they can come
closed
check
on
it
the
out.
28th.
Oh, good. That's good to know.
It's mixed. Like it's been so positive, and it's been so fulfilling, and it's been an amazing reaction. One of my favorite parts about this exhibit is we have the reflection board where people can write their comments and their feelings on the sticky notes. That has been so uplifting and gratifying. It's also been a lot of work. I've learned how to talk spontaneously on camera a lot.
When you're forced to sometimes.
When you're forced to sometimes.
When the camera's in your face.
Exactly. When the camera's forced in your face, you learn how to speak on camera. I was actually embarrassed and I kept saying because I should know better. But yeah, it's been an incredible experience, and also seeing how people who know historical museums have come and said we haven't seen anything like this. And that they're taking these concepts back home with them. We had a tour from all around Canada. People came and they want to take these ideas back home with them and look at ways of refreshing the historic museums that they look after and manage as well. So that's been unimaginable to hear people speak that way about what we've done here.
Beautiful. And the style is immaculate.
Thank you.
From the boater hat to the immaculate. And I noticed the running shoes coordinates. It's beautiful.
We got to keep the red, we got to keep the red line going.
How do you stay so grounded now you're this big wig?
Oh. I'm not shaking your hand. People like you.
We keep Gordon on his feet.
And Marianne even dyed her hair red. So
Yeah.
Oh, a little more red, right?
Red in the back.
And the sunglasses and the glasses too, right? The frames. It's beautiful. Well, I know people want to chat with you. Good to see you, man. I'll come back and check in with you.
It was
All
good
right.
to see you, Douglas. Hi, Linda. Thank you for sticking around.
I saw him and then I'm thinking, is that the guy? That's the guy Doug was telling me about him. Now I remember the story. Because you told me how.
Yeah, I did. I'm going to go around for the food and then I'm going to turn this off. And you eat already?
Of course. You think I'm like you? If there's food, I go to eat. You have to watch it because you're going to get jerk chicken with ketchup or some kind of barbecue sauce. So the girl says, you want barbecue sauce? I said, no, honey, I'm Jamaican.
Oh, here comes the beautiful flowers, and those are fresh too. Nice. No, let other people get it who need it. Oh My Girl with our Miss Pipkin or Ripkin. Of course, I hear music. I have to go towards the music, eh? You always show up in my wherever I am, there you are. Huh? I can get them to you. I will. Oh, can't go nowhere from here. Da, da, da. And there's Casaloma in the background. Such a nice vibe. Here are black folks looking wonderful. I was just saying, here are black folks looking wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
Enjoy. There's a lot, really good stuff. Oh, you enter elsewhere.
I can come right through here.
Okay, I'll come back because I want to do this. Thanks. We're going to see what it says here. And then here you have, oh God, I love all these references.
You've done some before? Oh, cool. Maybe you can show me. So yeah, open it up and then fold it in the opposite direction so that your folds make it.
But yeah, while you're making it, but there's some
And you're going to take this edge and line it up with that edge. So you're basically taking the square and making it.
It's teaching them how to make the butterflies. And here is the pattern or blueprint.
Mommy,
All learning.
And here's my tip to you. So this is not in the instructions, but it is very helpful. Once you've done this fold here, you're going to actually fold it back on itself as well. So do the same fold, but in the reverse, along the same edge.
why?
I'll show you.
Beautiful. Yeah, I love this. These trellised spaces. Oh, bathrooms are there. And here's a little what do they call this thing? I know it. And then I can't think of it whenever I see it. Yeah, imagine the amount of money them did have in us and how much money would it take now to run this kind of place. And to think that some people still own these kinds of homes here. Like, what kind of world do we live in? That means that some have this. Ooh, a turban. You know, I'm a turban head. I'm a turban lover. Oh, this is food. Aha. This is kind of cool. It's good food? Yes? Yeah? Mm-hmm. So here we go.
Oh, that might have been a wasp. Oh, it was a wasp.
It was terrible. In Thailand, they only have 3 major foods: Thai, Italian, and Indian. That's it. Mind you, I've got my full-on Thai, my full-on Indian.
I was gonna say the Thai menu must be really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not coming back for more love. I just need to.
Oh.
It's
You ate it. You ate it.
I love cooking stuff.
You liked it.
It's better than you thought, huh? Yeah, I like that answer better.
If you guys want more, if you're walking around, you know, you can go to the back and get like bouquets of flowers.
And like make your essential
You can make essential oils. It's all free.
It's all free.
You guys must
We
walk
made
back there.
some. Oh, really? It comes, you put it
Go
in
this
your own
way.
bottle
Go this
and
way,
you can
and they
roll it
you
on.
make it yourself.
Oh, that's adorable.
So they have
No, like look.
different, yeah.
And it has a little roller.
Yeah, so you could like roll it on, yeah.
I love that. And they have the meanings behind what each scent is and what it helps.
A lot of them are for anxiety, so if you suffer from anxiety,
A little
it's very
depression.
good. We all do.
A little anxiety, depression.
Hi.
Hi, is Latoya here?
I am.
Hey, Latoya. So what does it mean for you to be a part of Dismantle, this whole event?
I'm black. It's amazing. No, it's really cool what the city of Toronto's doing. What Umbreen is a goddess. Like what she's done, how she put this together. And then Gordon with all. I don't know if you got to go check out. Like, oh, Gordon's flipping amazing. It's Latoya, but really it's the team.
The team, and who's your team?
I'm not doing the work.
Who's
They're
your
doing
team?
the team.
Who are they
I don't know
today?
where they're all running off to.
What are
I
their
do
names?
have Andrea here, and I have Tasha here.
Great, hi.
How are you?
What does it mean for you guys to be part of this?
It's actually an honor to support
about
things.
time.
It's about time.
It's about time.
Great.
It's an honor.
This is
The
an
city
honor.
of Toronto's celebrating so much, using these amazing spaces
Mhm.
and introducing people to new things.
Mhm.
That's the best
The
thing.
doubles?
See people enjoy your culture,
Yeah, the doubles.
enjoy your food.
They're called doubles.
Look at the ambiance.
Yes.
It's a beautiful day. It's the beauty of Toronto.
Is that all you want?
Yes. Anybody want to add any more?
Andrea, what's your best?
I don't know. I just think it's about time that people start to diverse and start to reflect on different cultures, and I think this is an amazing thing. I'm glad Latoya has opted to do this and bring us on. I'm not West Indian, but
What are you?
I'm Sri Lankan, Portuguese, Dutch.
Close enough.
But
I'm
my
a Trudy.
closest,
I'm the resident Trudy.
my closest friends are West Indian.
Hence the
and
doubles.
Hence the doubles.
Well, you know, when
I love the culture.
When I think of Sri Lanka,
Mm.
I think of, oh God, I'm going to get it wrong, but it's the coconut, long, stretchy rice thing that I always buy from Parliament in Wellesley. And I won't know the name of
Every
it.
you take pictures.
Oh Lord, it will come to my brain now. And
It's
such a
coconut, and it's.
Oh my God,
Are you
what
talking
did you
about
like?
If you need pictures or photos of yours,
oh
let me know.
goodness, you
Yeah.
just lost me too.
I know.
Something,
It's
like
uh,
you being in the
And it's a
kitchen or
is it made in like
pictures like
a
I don't know what it's made in. I
cylinder?
know I buy it, but
I've
it's
seen
like
some
these
videos of
long,
it.
curly,
Oh,
it's
amazing.
like
Yeah, I wanna
rice
post.
flour,
Oh, no.
Thank you so
coconut.
much.
What
It's so
color
good.
is it?
It's
Are you
like
sure you
light.
don't want
It's
to
light
make
colored.
something?
It's like
It's a
light color.
coconut
White
looking.
tea, white cream
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing.
coconut.
Well, you're
but
gonna
it's like,
take your
is it
pasta.
right? No, it's not
So I made
rice.
pasta for
String hoppers.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
String
my
hoppers.
favorite.
String
And you
hoppers.
have to have it with soup,
Oh,
with like.
I have it with everything. I just
Oh, it
put
is
anything
good.
with it.
It is good.
So I live on that string
Yes.
hoppers.
Oh,
So
yes.
listen,
Yes.
food.
You can freeze them and they last forever.
Really? I didn't
yes,
know that.
You can
Oh,
freeze
amazing.
them and they last forever.
Wow.
Yes, string hoppers are very good.
Listen to this.
Barbecue.
There's a review of the food already.
Yeah.
No, they do. We have to have a drum.
Smoke.
The drum
smoker.
kid smokes it.
Well, you know.
Like if you're
No,
going to
it's
Jamaica and you
smoking,
see
though,
an
like we do in
amount,
Jamaica.
that's what we do in the back of
Well,
the
you
kitchen,
see,
you know.
I'm an essentialist Jamaican.
Ah.
So jerk is not jerk until it's over wood with some zinc over it
Yes.
and the
Yes.
charcoal underneath.
Yes.
The other one is called drum pan chicken or pan chicken.
That's
But
what
it-
we do. We do
we-
pan chicken.
You do
Yeah.
pan chicken,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
But at least it's
Hey,
authentic
sorry.
and not in the oven
You know, to
or
be
over
honest,
a gas grill. Sorry,
to be
there's a
honest,
difference.
when I
There's a
tried-
difference.
when I
Even
tried-
a Trinity knows there's a
And
difference.
I even know that a doubles is not a doubles until you're on the street somewhere in Trinidad or
Yes,
Tobago,
and hand it the road,
and then
yes.
do it on the road and hand it to you early in the morning before you go to work.
And you need an apple, Jay.
An apple J or a pear J,
Our pear
but an
J.
apple J mostly,
Yes.
or a solo.
A red solo.
Listen.
Hello.
Yes, I know. I've been to Port of Spain and to Tobago.
I was living there for the last 20 years.
Oh yeah?
I moved back August last.
Hold on. So you're new. You're brand new again.
I'm new again. It does feel that way though. It does feel a little bit fresh off the boat. But it's where I grew up, so.
Yeah,
and
yeah. And it's amazing. It's lovely.
That's what I love about Toronto, the mix.
Yeah.
We got a bit of everybody.
Everybody.
Everything.
Everybody.
And everybody wants to try. Look, we have.
That looks good.
Indian,
That looks really
So
good.
good. You're looking forward to enjoying it, eh?
Yes, yes,
Even with Tupac.
A little mix up. We're covering it.
no,
Yeah. Did you get water?
Anyway, thanks for talking to me, folks. Enjoy. Enjoy. It looks good.
Take care.
Oh, is this another one of the team? I didn't get one of this team. Who's this team member?
Boho.
Boho.
He's such a hard worker.
And is Boho not Jamaican?
No, I'm from India.
Talk to him about
So literally, where in India?
Southern India, Kerala.
I didn't get to see. I went to Chennai. It's the furthest south I went. I didn't get to Kerala.
So Tamil Nadu is actually just above
Yeah,
Kerala. Yeah.
it's all part of Tamil Nadu, right?
No,
Or
no,
not?
no, no, no.
Chennai is not part of Tamil Nadu.
Chennai is the capital of Tamil Nadu. Yes.
So it is, yeah. 'Cause I was there, yeah. Okay, but Kerala is really deep south, real thing.
Yep, it's dubbed as the God's own country. You should visit it.
I know, I wanted to, but we just didn't.
The spices are almost similar to the Trinidadian culture, Jamaican culture. Yeah.
Yeah, well, because I don't even know if that's where a lot of the Indians that came to Trinidad and Guyana and Jamaica and some of the other Caribbean, if that's. I know
They're actually
they
East
came
Indian
from
Hindus.
different
Most of the
parts.
East Indian Hindus, I believe. So
They came from further north. They
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
come
further
from
north.
the
Yep.
south.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, we all won at one
Yep.
point.
Yep.
You know the music.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you.
You
Thank
too.
you.
You too.
It's so welcome.
You have a wonderful day.
You too. I'm gonna come back for food.
Okay.
You better come back for
Come
food.
back for food.
Come and eat. You need belly for that.
All right. This is great. Look at this. I'm sorry. I have a thing about turbans. I always, on my video, I'm saying it because I love seeing turbans. And then you have the coordination with this. Do you actually think about that when you're choosing your color each day? You do a whole coordination thing.
Yeah, it has
Right.
to. Like we do a spray in the mold just to find these socks.
Is that so? And I always think about in terms of, is there a significance to the color ever?
Well, there usually is on special days, but I just go for my outfit colors.
Yeah. Anyway, love it. Looks great.
Thank you.
And I saw the socks and went, okay, all right then. Looking good, looking good. Enjoy.
Bye.
Let's see. Look at this. Looking good, looking good. You guys found a nice spot over here in the quiet.
Indeed. And it's quite a good breeze here if you want to sit down.
Huh?
It's really nice, the breeze.
Oh, yeah?
You feel it good.
Oh, no, I want heat right now. No. Maybe later in the summer. Thanks. Delivery entrance, so you know this was all a thing. I wonder what's in here. This will be fast. Oh, it's some kind of storage warehousey space. And then I love that little office. You walk back here. Oh. And then that's somebody else's. Said the guest house, probably. Backyard. And then fabulous homes. Love it. Could I go around here? At the end of the day, though, I love bush, you know. I love to walk up and down. As much as I'm an urban person, I love cities, I also love bush. I mean, there's things I used to do in the bush too that I used to really. Oh, look at this. Look at this backyard. Look at this modernist structure. What is it, Henry Lloyd Wright? Or Khan? From Bangladesh. It's gorgeous. Look at this. We're in the garden. So beautiful. A little spot, hang out, chill out. I think this is a place you can also come in the summertime on your own and just hang out and just sit in the garden and enjoy yourself. And people are doing landscaping in those other homes back there. So yes, we've done all the outside. I think I'm gonna stop it because it's quite a long video, and then go eat, and then I'll do the inside. Oh wow, there it is. So full circle. I guess I'm gonna yam, and then I'm like, if I don't go inside today, I'll go inside before the 28th. Come back and do another day. Yeah. Oh, look. I got to catch a little meditation.
Your kindness and your acceptance to love, to happiness, and to yourself. So as I didn't prepare this meditation, I just want to add some affirmations that I usually do that makes me feel good. Let's end this meditation on a positive note. So I'll ask you to either say this affirmation inside of your mind, or you can say them out loud. Or you can repeat these affirmations silently. I am deserving of love, of joy, and abundance in all areas of my life. I am confident in my abilities and embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. I radiate positivity and inspire those around me. I trust in the journey of life. On one side. Wait, Mom. Let's go inside. I am grateful for the blessing and opportunities that come my way. And when I say these affirmations, I really want you to feel them while you say them. If you say them daily, you will feel a lot of gratitude in your life. I am centered and at peace with all.
So great, so great. All right, so let's to eat some food. Really good, eh? It's end with some African music, affirming music. Here we go.